Okay, so our first country for our new podcast is New Zealand.
I was going to say Waikato is not a country.
No, Waikato is not a country. So we're going to be drinking Waikato draft, Waikato Raw, seeing as we live in the mighty Waikato. And
It does sound good when you
it's
open it.
such a good sound opening, I can.
But you know it's not going to taste good. Look.
So good.
Was it used to say on the back of Coke cans? And it's like, can you hear the happiness being unleashed?
Oh, yeah.
They used to say something like that. I used to love that. I read it on every fucking Coke can. Can you hear that? You put your ear next to it. My ear is shit, so you can't really fucking...
Yeah, put it to the other room.
No, I don't hear anything in that ear.
Oh, is that the
This is the good ear.
Oh. Wow. So I'm going to blow your mind with some facts about alcohol in New Zealand. So, did you know that there was no alcohol in New Zealand till the white man came? Māoris never had alcohol.
Bullshit. Is that why they all drink so much now?
Maybe. But
Is that actually a thing?
yeah.
The
So-
white man brought beer.
Yeah, and the first beer, well, the first alcohol that was made in New Zealand was beer, and it was down in Fiordland by Captain James Cook and his men.
Is that where they got married?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, down there.
Weird place to go. I was going to stop here and fucking make some beer. Yeah, boys. There's chugging spears.
No, they started making beer to help with the scurvy on boats.
Well, that was wrong.
No,
They
well,
were just cheap and went for beer.
yeah, well, they had to use what they could find, and I think it was made out of like reemu sticks and
Hey.
manuka sticks and stuff, and moss.
Moss.
Yeah, and they fermented that down and made a beer.
Drink some wood, honey, and moss.
Yeah.
Ugh. Why didn't you get that drink for today? Or is this it?
Yeah, this is it, river water.
Yeah, river water. It's great.
Yeah. So that, and then because New Zealand's pretty well known for its wine as well, that was in 1773.
I wasn't around then.
When the first beer was made, and wine didn't come around until the 1800s. And it was in 1851 that the first vineyard was set up.
Where was that?
Napier, Mission Bay. Mission of Stag, though.
Nothing. Well, I don't get why they do it away from us.
What, away from Hamilton?
Yeah.
Why?
Is it different climates?
Yeah, wine needs to.
Oh. That come out of nowhere.
Wine needs like drier climates, and
In Napier, down the ocean.
well, yeah, but back from the ocean. It's a dry climate, and
West.
the soil needs to be like not as good.
Moist.
No,
Oh, dry.
yeah, like the worst. Well, obviously not. You don't want shit soil, but like
I mean, don't you use
you don't want like farming soil.
like poop.
Yeah. So Waikato's like dairy land. So
So you just get milk.
Yeah.
You know, brown milk comes from brown cows.
chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk. Someone said that to me, and I was like, oh, wonder why that paddock had a load of red cows. We were like, oh, it's strawberry. I was like, you're a fucking idiot.
The vegan who was like, I can drink strawberry milk because it comes from strawberries.
Can you imagine that? Well, I'm just going to go make some strawberry milk. I need 5,000 strawberries for a bottle.
I guess I don't know how many almonds it takes, but almond milk must be pretty similar.
Never thought about that.
And how do you milk an almond?
They do that when I've got nipples. Greg, can you milk me? We don't have nipples now, so you
No.
can't do that.
Okay, more alcohol facts. So there was a thing called the New Zealand temperance movement,
That sounds like some government shit right there.
No, so temperance basically means like abstinence from drinking.
Hey,
So from it was
Like,
1836 to 1919.
so they've only just got, well, no, they've had beer a while by then, haven't they? And then they've only just got wine. And then they go, nah, fuck you, you're not drinking anymore.
Yeah, but it was only like a movement. It never came into like the prohibition was never a thing. They tried a prohibition referendum in 1919, and it lost by 1%. So
Really?
it was 49% voted for prohibition, but the reason it lost was because all the servicemen were coming back from the war, and they all voted to keep drinking.
Could Widdermoo down the road come out and he was like, ah, you're not taking the Waikato from me.
Yeah.
No, he was the 1%. I bet you.
The 1%.
I bet he's still pissed now. Well, he wouldn't be around now, would he? That's a long time ago.
1919. Could still be alive. Be old, but.
Be 104?
Mm.
Don't correct me on my birthday.
Yeah, we'll just put something in with the correct. If that's wrong.
If it is 104, I'll be like, oh, that's quick math.
Quick math.
Real quick math. But, so, you've told me Napier and you've told me the South Island. Do we actually have anything in the Waikato apart from this?
Good George.
Oh, yeah, they started here, didn't
They
they?
started in Hamilton.
Was that the first one in Frankton?
Yeah.
Oh, they're everywhere now, though, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they go to Aussie? I think they've got one in Aussie now.
Potentially. I don't know though.
I only like their cider. Makes me poo heaps, though.
Yeah. I don't like their beer. It's too crafty. Too crafty. I like a bland beige beer.
This is making me burp a lot.
We need a burp counter.
Oh, you don't want one of those. It's just going to go ding, 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 all the way through. And then you'll have a fart counter, burp counter, swear counter. You'll have all the counters. What else you got for me?
Okay. So Maldives were not allowed to drink. It was illegal for them to purchase alcohol for over 100 years. So it was from 1847 to 1948.
So
It was illegal for them to buy alcohol. Obviously they did, but
they're like, when you were like underage to buy ciggies and that, you'd stand outside and be like, yeah, mate, can you go inside and buy these for us?
Yeah.
So what old Maldives would stand outside and be like, Captain Cook, can you...
Captain Cook wasn't around then, I don't think.
Well, no, but you know what I mean. He was the first person that popped into my head. He brought the beer.
He did.
Like, can you pop into Liquor Land there and get us some Waikato?
Yeah.
What? That seems pretty racist.
Well, yeah, so I think there was lots of laws that were repealed in 1948 that were discriminatory to Maoris, and that was one of them.
Assholes. Not the Maldives. I mean, the people who made the
I was about to say.
people who made the law or the rule.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Their reasoning behind it was that they thought Maoris would be more susceptible to alcoholism, but it's basically just racism.
wankers. Yeah. Not cool. Not cool.
Yeah. And so there was no drinking age, like legal drinking age, until 1881.
You just see toddlers walking around pissed as fuck.
When they brought out the Licensing Act in 1881.
They're just ruining
And so
rules.
they set the age at 16 to be able to drink in a bar, but minors could buy alcohol to take home to consume.
No
And
shit.
there's never been a legal age for minors to drink at home under parent or guardian supervision.
Yeah, because isn't it like
So no, there's no age. There's no age been set. So it's legal for a toddler to drink. Morally wrong, but legally okay. As long as their parents have said yes.
oh, little Jimmy over there sat on the couch is 4 bottles deep.
Yeah.
But as long as his mum and dad went, yeah, it's all good. Then he can
I
just
mean-
get twatted.
It'd probably be taken away from them. 'Cause-
Social services will probably get you, wouldn't they?
yeah,
If they had evidence.
but legally it's okay.
I didn't know that's crazy. That's quite bad.
And then it went up to 21 in the 1910s.
So they just went 16. Oh, way too young.
Yeah.
Fuck it, 21.
Clearly too many minors getting drunk.
Then they bumped it to, wait, so then they must have brought it back down to 18.
Yeah, not until, it got dropped to 20 in 1969.
Good year,
Mhm.
69.
And then it got dropped to 18 in the 90s. It's only recent.
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. And they had something called the 6 o'clock swill in the 90s.
It sounds like a drinking game, like 6 o'clock every day, you've got to be like, swill it, whack.
No, so it was like, I think it was brought around like in the war to like build camaraderie of and like help families. That men, well, mainly men because they were the ones out working, like bars would shut at 6 p.m. So to encourage like men to go home to their families and stuff.
That's the last thing they'll want to do.
Yes, to sort of try and stop drunkenness and stuff, but it actually had the opposite effect. And because everyone finished work at 5 and then went to the pub and could only drink till 6,
They'd smash heaps back in that hour.
that's where binge drinking came from in New Zealand.
We don't condone binge drinking.
New Zealand has a pretty bad binge drinking.
You're right though, it does get better the more you drink.
Yeah, it's not nice. But
Out of 10? For a beer, because you don't drink beer really, do you? You drink Corona.
Mhm.
I think she'll live there.
I'd say a 5.
Really?
Yeah,
That's quite high.
because there's other, like, I hate Guinness or stouts and things like that.
Yeah, that's a bit different though.
And I,
They're real heavy.
yeah, I don't like real crafty beers.
Nah, it's like you shouldn't fuck with something that's good. Most of the beers out there are alright.
The beige bland ones that we like.
Yeah, Stella, Corona, Lager. That's about it.
Stella's still a bit beery for me.
Really? These are fucking dirty for me. That's what these are.
Yeah, making me better.
It's not really weird in life.
So Willie the waiter.
Is his real name William? William the waiter.
I don't know. I don't know where he comes from. But how many of them do you reckon you've tattooed?
Oh shit. Well, we used to have back at the old tattoo studio. We used to have Willie the Waiter Wednesdays. And we used to have what was his name? Craig. English fellow who used to work with us, and he used to have sheets and sheets of all these different Willie the Waiters. And it'd be like Willie the Waiter holding an AK-47, or Willie the Waiter dressed as Rambo, or like Willie the Waiter in a dinosaur suit. And people would come in, it'd be like $100, and you just get a little Willie's Waiter. Like they were all different.
Wow.
So we all started getting on board with that and doing heaps of them. And it was every Wednesday you'd do 3 or 4, and that went on for a year, 2 years.
Wow.
So I'd say I've done a fucking lot. I did one recently, actually, the other week.
Did you?
It's pretty simple tattoo, really. Kind of annoying when you've got to do heaps of them now.
Is he just black and white, or does he have colour in him normally?
Liz had done one, and she'd done it like full colour, sort of realistic-y. And I think he had a red waistcoat on.
Oh.
But I'm pretty sure he is just black and white, like the original. I think it's just that.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was meant to have any green on it, but obviously it's on a green can, so.
No, I'm pretty sure it is just. I'm not sure they've changed it in the past. I know that because I've seen different ones. Pregnant. They're gassy, aren't they? Isn't it weird?
I wonder if our mics picked that up.
Beer brewed in can by the lion. Pregnancy warning, right? Aidan, you pregnant?
Not that I'm aware of.
Good. Alcohol can cause lifelong harm to your baby. Luckily, I'm not pregnant. I don't see how someone could sit on these all day and night.
I'd be so bloated.
You'd pop. I'd pop.
I don't know if I could drink any more than this.
They're only 4%. What's Stella? Stella's 5, isn't it? 5.2.
Yeah, 4%'s pretty standard for a beer.
Is it?
I think so. Like between 4 and 5.5 would be like your most standard beers. Craft
5.5.
beers get a bit more.
Yeah, you see some of them, they're like 9%. Like,
Yeah.
good.
New Zealand's really into craft beers.
Yeah, I'm not about it.
No. I quite liked, you know, when we went to Beer Varna, I quite liked the
Don't you dare say that filthy pickle beer.
yeah, the pickle beer.
Oh,
It was so yum.
oh no. That was all, they literally made all their drinks out of pickles.
Yeah,
You disgust me.
it was really tasty. It wasn't overpoweringly pickly.
Of course it was. It was made out of pickles. I could smell it.
I don't know. I like pickles, so
You do actually, don't you? You eat quite a lot of pickles, you little weirdo.
good snack.
Not a good snack. I don't really eat
Gin and tonic like them as well.
The only time I have pickles, is it pickles that go in Big Macs?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the only time I have pickles.
I think it was pickle in the sauce. It's like chopped up bits of pickles.
That's fine, it's not a whole pickle.
Hmm.
Is that all your facts?
Yeah.
Didn't do very well. I mean, you did better than me. I've only gone Waikato. Comes out the river.
Yeah. Well, why do we call it river water?
Because of the Waikato River.
It's not actually made with river water, is it?
Nah, because everyone thinks it tastes like shit.
Oh.
So they call it river water. Like they've just taken it out of the Waikato, scooped it up and canned it or bottled it, put it in the fridge. The other thing is though, they always fucking taste different out of a can or a bottle. So you get it, so you can have it on tap, in a can, in a bottle, or in the big bottles, you know, like the big tall boys.
Yeah.
They are, right? I'm telling you. It'll be interesting to fucking see how far I can get with these beers going every 2 seconds. And they always taste different, and they always taste better out of the tap.
Beers.
Yeah, every beer tastes better out of the tap,
Yeah.
apart from Tiger.
I know why.
Why?
The UV light gets into bottles when they're already normally stored and all that stuff, but when they're in a keg, no light can penetrate the bottle. So that I did say
Shit.
yeah, so that way the flavor is more natural because it's constantly dark.
So then is that same for like cans? Like cans are better than bottles?
Yes.
Because you like Stella in a can, but you're not a fan of Stella in a bottle.
Nah, I can't have Stella in a bottle.
But you love it on tap and you like it in cans.
Yeah, I'd much rather have it on tap all the time,
Yeah, but we don't have
but I
tap
don't have my
cans.
own yet.
Not yet.
We could have them right here. Just that'd be sick. Just saying. Yeah, I'll have it in a can, like fair old tap, and I hate it in a bottle. It just tastes yuck out of a bottle.
Well, now you know why.
That's actually, yeah, I didn't know that. That's pretty fucked up.
So here in New Zealand, we have Crepe Day.
Oh, first weekend of summer.
Yeah, first Saturday of summer.
Imagine doing 12 of those.
So you have to get the crepe bottles. So
Yeah, the tall boys, big boys.
yeah, and from where you're from. So if
Do they
you-
have an English one?
No, well, it's Kiwis that do it. Like they,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
they've said it.
It's not like a global thing, is
No,
it?
it's a Kiwi thing. And so if you're from the South Island,
States,
States,
yeah.
if you're from the Waikato, it's obviously Waikato. From Auckland, it's Lion Red.
Like Leon Rouge.
Yeah, Leon Rouge.
Bit of culture.
Where's Tui from?
Tui's down Wellington way, isn't it?
So I suppose if you're
I don't know. Might be.
down there.
Tui. Yeah, I think it is. Corona started doing them last year, didn't they?
Did they?
Yeah,
Specifically for Great Day?
I think so.
Must be. There's no, otherwise, no one is buying
No, because
great bottles of.
you can get the big bottles of Corona, can't you?
Can you?
Yeah, have you not seen them?
No.
They're fucking huge. They look like an actual big bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know it's going to be warm by the time you get to the end and it's going to taste like shit.
See, that's why I wouldn't want a big bottle.
Why? Just drink it faster.
I can't with beer. I drink pretty fast, to be fair.
How much you got left in that?
More than
Tui's actually from Auto-technica, suburb of Auckland.
Oh, that's shit.
Yeah.
Oh, well, not Wellington.
So Aucklanders get a choice.
Well,
No. I guess Hamiltonians get a choice now, because you could, if Good George did.
that'd be a fucking expensive crate, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be. Well, you could get like the giant squealer thingy.
Just have 4 of them.
What are they called? Because the squealers are the little
Growler.
growler.
Show us your growler. It's like, show us your thing.
Do they still do the thing where if you've got the growler bottle,
You can go fill it up.
Do they still do that?
I think so. But you wouldn't want it, would you? And you just want a fresh one. Sit there like,
Like it's to take home. It's not to sit there and drink.
yeah, but you'd want it cleaned out properly and all that. You just want a fresh one.
They
You
make-
pay the same price, though, yeah? I'm
No,
pretty sure-
no, it's like a refill price, so it's cheaper. Well, it was when they first started.
Oh.
And they had to change their bottles, their squealers that they sell in supermarkets to say like
Well, that's right.
approximately a
Yeah.
litre.
Because, yeah, that was right. Because they didn't have the right.
Yeah.
It was
Someone
just
meant-
under.
Someone measured and it wasn't.
Yeah,
quite a
they
litre.
kept measuring heaps and heaps of bottles, didn't they?
Mm.
So they sent a load of the team round with permanent markers and marked all the bottles saying almost. It was pretty smart.
Yeah, that's pretty much my New Zealand alcohol facts. It's pretty new in the
Yeah, I can't
compared to the rest of the world,
Yeah, it's pretty weird.
and it's only because Europeans brought alcohol over. But it's
Tainted. Bastards.
so we'll wrap up there.
Look at it.
So we will.
See you next Tuesday.